Hello YouTubers and welcome to my channel. Today I will be making you Iraqi style kofta kebab. In this particular recipe I'm making a large amount and it is enough to feed about 10 people and it will give you about 20 pieces of kebab. So let's get started. I will show you what you need to make this kebab. Okay, right here I have two different type of meat. Right here I have 2 pounds of beef chuck roast, and it's a bit fatty and we need that for the kebab. Also 2 pounds of boneless leg of lamb, 3 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, 3 tablespoons of flour, 1 large tomato, 1 large onion, 1 teaspoon of salt, and some parsley, about a cupful. I'm gonna need to grind my meat and then chop the vegetables. I will be using a machine today, but if you do not own a machine, you could chop the vegetables by hand, and the meat, it would be better. I highly recommend grinding your own meat, but if you cannot do that, what you could do is you could pick out your meat at any supermarket and ask the butcher or the meat section to grind your meat for you. I do highly recommend that step. Do not buy the meat that's already ready, already packaged and ready to go. It's just not gonna taste the same. For myself here, I do have a machine at home and it is very simple. I'm used to it. I do this often. I use this machine for a lot of other recipes, so it is easy for me to add this step into my routine. But like I said, if you cannot do this, I highly recommend choosing your own meat and then asking the meat department to help you with grinding the meat. So here's the beef and here's the lamb. So right here I have the vegetables, and I'm also using a KitchenAid to get the vegetables to the stage where I want it to be. Like I want them extremely fine, and this is what I want it to look like. The smaller the better. You could do it by hand, but I don't know if you could get it like that. Same thing with this. And it would look like this. Here's the tomatoes, onion, meat, and I'm going to show you the next step. We're basically going to mix everything together. Put everything on top of the meat and then mix it. This is way better than ordering kebab from the restaurant. The taste is just different. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's just delicious. And of course, you're making it at home and you know what you're adding, and you're gonna love it. So I'm basically just adding everything: the breadcrumbs, the flour, the salt, and the vegetables. And I will show you how to give it a quick mix before we assemble the kebab. Here's the tomatoes. Like I said, the smaller the better, because when you assemble the kebab, you don't want like chunks of tomatoes or onion to be sticking out of the meat. we go. And do not be afraid to get your hands dirty. I will mix it and I will come back to show you. This is what it looks like after I mix it really well. I am going to cover it and leave it in the fridge for 45 minutes. The mix has to be chilled before I place it on the kebab skewers. I've already assembled one. This is after 45 minutes. And I will give you a couple of examples just to show you how I assemble it. So I grabbed a handful of meat and I basically pressed against the skewer, and I'm just putting some pressure on it with my fingers. You're just gonna have to practice. Just the key is just to get it stuck on that metal skewer. I'm going to make one more. That way you'll get the idea. And you need the chilled water. You just dip your hand in some cold water, ice cold water, and grab the meat, press against the metal skewer, and just press on it until it's stuck. I did forget to mention that you will need the metal skewers. I'm sure you can find them anywhere at any market or on Amazon. You could find pretty much everything on Amazon these days. Okay, so here we are, almost done with this piece. I will also show you a side view just to get an idea of the thickness. You don't want it too thick. That way when you grill it, it will grill faster. You don't want thick chunks of meat. You want to keep it on the thin side. Here we go. That's what it looks like. Doesn't have to be perfect as long as it is stuck on that metal skewer. I will finish the rest and we are moving on to the grilling part. I did preheated the grill on 450 degrees in the beginning. As I am putting the kebab on the grill, I did lower the two burners where I'm placing the kebab on low heat. But the burner to the far right, I kept it on high heat, and I'm going to, so this one is on low. Here you go, just to show you. And then the far right is on a high. I will close the grill, and I do want that temperature even everywhere so my kebab will cook. This is after 9 to 10 minutes. It looks like that. I'm gonna wait another minute because it's not ready to flip just yet. We need to wait 10 minutes of grilling time. So this is 10 minutes or maybe 11 minutes. I'm ready to flip it, and you'll need a spatula like that. If it does get stuck a little, don't be afraid to scrape it slowly and flip it. Nothing will happen. If it does break, don't worry. It's going to taste the same anyways. But you do want it in one piece because it looks better. And the smell, oh my goodness, I wish we could smell through the video. The smell is delicious. We're gonna wait another 10 minutes and it should be ready in about 10 minutes. So altogether 20 minutes of grilling time. And here we go. That's what it looks like. It looks really good. My goodness. Like I said, 20 minutes of grilling time on low heat. It's all about controlling the temperature on your barbecue. Of course, you have to keep an eye on it. Do not walk away from your grill when you're grilling, just to make sure that you do not burn your kebab. In this case, I'm really happy with the way it looks and the taste. So I will show you what you will need with the kebab for you to present to your guests. So here we go. And right here I have like one of those flat bread, the traditional flat bread with some onion and sumac, and then I have some pickled vegetables that I made myself, and I'm going to do a video on it once I have some time. There we go. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and please try the recipe. It is easy, and I promise you, you will absolutely love it. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.